What is going on, world? Welcome back once again. My name is Zach Novak and this is Zach Novak Plays Games. In today's video, Iron Banner is back. Roll the intro and I hope you enjoy. Keeping up with the Iron Lords. Alrighty, so Iron Banner is back. It should be back a few hours from this video actually being uploaded. It is going to be Tuesday, November the 8th at 10 AM. Now it's going to end Tuesday, November 15th at 1 AM. The game in itself is going to be Control. Seriously hyped for this. I love Iron Banner. Now, what makes Iron Banner the best at the moment is, well, the gear and also Aphrodite. Aphrodite is bae. So let's just get straight into what we have. Now Bungie states, ready your weapons and armor. Iron Banner Control is back. There is some great gear available to those willing to go into battle and get it. Now, what is this gear? Well, let's start off with this beast. This pulse rifle right here is called the Clever Dragon. This thing a lot of people want. I myself really want it. I actually had it and it had kind of crappy rolls. I dismantled it and yeah, I should have used it first because this thing, it actually melts. It is seriously freaking awesome. And what is more seriously freaking awesome than a pulse rifle that melts? Well, a machine gun that melts. This thing right here, the Silver Dread. I love this. I've got 3 of them, all in 3 different flavors. It is amazing. I honestly can't go anywhere without this. I run strikes with this. I run patrols with this. I play PvP with this. It is just the best. I love it. But that is not all to love. We have armors as well. Let's start off with the Hunter armor. As you can see right here, it does look pretty beastly and kind of really mossy. It actually looks like raw. I like the look of this. Most likely this is of course the armor without the shader. Let's move on to the Warlock. As you can see, the Warlock in itself is just freaking awesome. I actually have this full loadout myself. Actually, I don't have the boots. That's the one thing I am missing. But yeah, I love this. It looks really awesome with almost any shader. If that's not the most awesome part, we also have Titan armor. If you are a Titan lover, now the Titan armor in itself, it does look pretty freaking sexy, I have to admit. Now I myself want to get at least a few more sets of these armors with better rolls if possible. Most likely I am going to get them with better light because as we know, this Iron Banner, Trials of Osiris, Wrath of the Machine, all the good stuff like that actually gives you loot up to 400 light. So jump into Iron Banner when it actually does drop. But that is not all we have for the video. We actually have information on a patch that is dropping almost the same time as Iron Banner. Well, actually, to be exact, it is a little bit before. Now, as you can see right here, it says Destiny Update Timeline. I know most of you can actually read, but I like saying it out loud. Now at 9:30 AM Pacific, players will be returned to orbit to login screen to actually take the hotfix upon their next return to orbit. At 10 AM, Iron Banner will then be available for players on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One consoles. Then at 2 PM, all players online have not installed the hotfix will actually be removed from their activity to login screen to take this hotfix into effect. So, that is pretty freaking interesting. What is this hotfix, you might actually ask? Well, let's go into a little bit of detail. This hotfix in itself is going to be changing Silver Dust. Now, as you can see right here from the good guy Cosmo, he says these changes will go live with tomorrow's patch. The patch will be available at 9:30 AM. So, everybody look forward to that. That is some pretty freaking cool stuff. As it says here, here is a preview of what is coming. Reading it verbatim, they state some changes are coming to the Eververse and you will see these begin to roll out in small steps, beginning with an upcoming patch. We are currently working on several changes to the Silver Dust economy to improve the player experience. We want to ensure that players who are completing Rise of Iron's pinnacle challenges feel rewarded for their success. With the Trials patch, with the Wrath of the Machines, and the Iron Lord armor ornaments will no longer require Silver Dust to apply. The Silver Dust required for applying exotic weapon ornaments will remain, as the Silver Dust required for application is provided by the Radiant Treasure Box. Year 1 and Year 2 Iron Banner armor found in Dusty Iron engrams, and on activity completion of the Iron Banner matches was incorrectly dismantling into legendary marks. With this patch, these items when dismantled will now yield 1 Silver Dust. These changes are being made to promote a positive player experience as well as accommodate future changes and balances to the Eververse and Silver Dust economy, which we will reveal in our winter release. So, as you can see there is some interesting changes coming, nothing too drastic, but they are actually changing Silver Dust economy. They have been listening, and a lot of people have been kind of complaining about this, including myself. It's it's kind of pointless having to use the actual, well, the Silver Dust to infuse on these certain things that, like, they really shouldn't. You have to already go through a process of getting said ornament and actually challenging yourself to get said ornament to then be able to apply it and actually have to use more Silver Dust on top of it to apply it. That was bad. Now, it is getting there. It's getting good. It's not the greatest, but it is a good start. Bungie does also want to state that with the hotfix 2.4.1.1, big mouthful right there, which is dropping at 9:30 AM, they do state, with just enough time to apply before Iron Banner returns, expect to find some quality of life improvements, a crucible map fix, and more. So that in itself right there that's awesome. That is great. There is going to be actual proper changes coming with this actual little patch. However, we don't know the full details. They do state though, as always, patch notes are the best authority on how Destiny is changing. They will arrive with the deployment of the update. So stay tuned for that. I'll have another video hopefully coming out when they do actually drop the information of what it is. I myself am looking forward to Iron Banner. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys are, because the Iron Banner is freaking awesome. Let me know what you think about Aphrodite. Do you think she's bae? Do you think she's evil? Do you think she's got something to do with the Speaker? Because I personally do. The Speaker once talked about a colony of people way out in the edge of the Jophian universe that he communed with, and yeah, now Aphrodite is kind of doing the same thing with said people that kind of sound the same. Don't know if they are the same people. Let me know in the comment section if you guys know anything about that. If you want to see an actual video about Aphrodite and the way that Bungie actually designed Aphrodite around the what's it called, the movie Wreck-It Ralph. If you don't believe me, check out the annotation at the end of this end of the video when the credits roll. As you'll see after I say all that good stuff, there'll be a video, there'll be 2 videos. Go ahead and click on that top one, that will be the Aphrodite one. That bottom one will be, I don't know, something random. If you are not subscribed to the channel, click that subscription button to stay tuned for more awesome Destiny content. I try to get Destiny content at least out once a day. Sometimes I do take breaks and it's like once every 1.5 days or something like that. Sometimes it is like a longer break, but it's nothing more than 2 days. I promise you that. I love doing YouTube. I love doing content. Just sometimes my computer, I really just want to throw it out the window and watch it fall down 3 stories. Anyway, this has been Zach Novak. If you have enjoyed this video, click that like button down below, do all that good stuff, and I'll be cheering like Kieran if he was Ed Sheeran. But until next time, this is Zach Novak, looking forward to the Iron Banner. Until next time, peace out.